Okay, so iPod 4. So I went ahead and I did some preliminary testing on this one, and I plugged it into power. I left it plugged in for about a good hour or so, and it does not get past the Apple logo. So I decided to get into the settings and check out the hard drive. And I mean, the hard drive looks good. 1 read track, 0 reallocated sectors, 0 pending sectors. Power on hours is only 1900-ish. So I mean, really, for all intents and purposes, this hard drive seems fine. We just can't get past the Apple logo. I mean, which, in my experience, normally when you're stuck on the Apple logo, it's a hard drive issue. But again, looking here, the hard drive seems fine. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to try to force a restore from my computer with this. So I will do that real quick, and I'll be right back with you. So trying to force the iPod to restore is not working. And for those of you wondering how do you force the iPod to restore, well, what you do is you plug the iPod into your computer, and then you hold menu plus center to reboot. You'll see the Apple logo here in just a sec. There you go. Keep holding, do not release. And then you should see the screen go black like that. And right about there, you'll hear, ignore this screen, I held onto it for a little bit too long. But once the screen goes black like that, you'll hear your computer chime like it's recognized a device that just connected. And then usually if you have iTunes up, right away it'll say, oh, hey, we've detected an iPod that needs to be restored, blah, 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 blah. You follow the prompts and away you go. With this one, though, nothing happened. My computer didn't recognize it. iTunes didn't see it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to replace the hard drive, and we are going to see what that does. Okay, man, that one did not want to let go. So I'm going to have to come in here. I'm going to have to bend that clip back down. No big deal. Easy peasy. Okay, so again, like all the other ones, don't open it like a book. Don't rip the cable off. You will rip, you won't always do it, but you can rip off the battery connector. I mean, it wouldn't happen all the time. I would say it's probably in the, bunches of times that I did it the old way where I would just pull up on the battery cable, I would say 1 in 15 would rip off. So, but just to be safe, spudger, tweezers, there you go. Okay, I got a Tarkin Dual iFlash, 32 gigabyte SSD, not crazy on size, but for testing purposes, that's all we need. So before we put that in, let's put the battery clip in the open position. Hold down on the white part here. Take paperclip tool, run it behind the black part until it raises up. Good to go. Clip that guy in. Make sure the cable is seated all the way. Close the latch. Battery cable back in. Push the clip down. Okay, let's see if we get past the Apple screen. There we go. So I'm going to restore this real quick, and we'll see what else shakes out. Okay, I was able to restore it and put some music on it. So let's throw on some headphones real quick, and let's check the rest of the functionality of the iPod. And both headphones work. I can hear it with the scroll clicking. Play pause is good. Next is good. Previous is good. Menu is good. Hold switch is good. So that one was a bad hard drive, which is really, really odd because as I said previously, and I showed you previously, there was no pending sectors, none of the normal indicators that show us that we have a bad hard drive. So, just on the little on the odd side. So let's straighten out the pin that I bent so everything looks good. So we have this pin here that we need to, okay. So I've got a pair of needle nose pliers, and I'm putting this cloth on the outside so I don't leave groove marks. Okay, that's it. Put this back in. Close the latch. Lift the battery connector. Insert the battery connector in play, back into the, insert the battery cable back into the connector. Close the latch. And let's just check and make sure everything is still good. Since I did, undo the aux cable. Okay. Still have both headphones. Still have the hold cable. Okay, so I would call this one fixed. All I need to do now is reach out to the owner for this one and a couple of the other iPods that we worked on and kind of just see what they want to do as far as other aspects. They want to replace this one with a hard drive. If so, what size? But yeah, that'll about do it. Thanks guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you later.